Oh, I love this segment, Mike.
Yes.
Can we say that college blue bloods are a dying breed?
Yes. I mean, look at the Final Four. It's a collection of nothingness. I mean, yeah, and again, I think there's a middle ground where you can appreciate Cinderella, but there does need to be some blue magic. There needs to be a brand name in there. There needs to be teams you want to watch. I have a hard time believing anyone's watching these.
Okay, but here's the thing. And Kenny, before I get to you, because I know you're going to, I'm sorry about Georgia, but.
Fire Mike Bobo. What was that offensive game? Sorry.
No. But do you want to see the better teams who actually play it out on the field and win? Or do we need to see the teams that we've always loved?
I'll tell you what we need to see is scheduling equity, playing the same amount of conference games, playing people. Hey, weird. Ohio State faced two real teams this year, lost to them both. They didn't play anybody because the Big Ten blows. Indiana and Oregon already saw it. Georgia, Ole Miss already saw it. I need a little bit more scheduling equity. That's the folly in all of this.
Kenny?
No, I agree completely. And Mike, thank you for saying what you just said about Mike Bobo, because that's exactly the entire game. I was gripping my hair from the roots and pulling it out.
Nice fourth down call, Curbs. Sorry.
Can we say we owe Miami an apology?
Yeah, I can own that. Cristobal hasn't gone Cristobal. Beck hasn't melted down. And what you're seeing is what an NFL front seven looks like. And Ruben Bain, and they got that 30-year-old kid, not Asador, whatever his name. Like, look, they're killing people. Mm-hmm. And yes, the ACC was ratty. They didn't even win the ACC. I held it against them. I think they've acquitted themselves quite nicely. I mean, going to A&M and winning, and then following that up by winning again, I got it wrong, and they're real. And I have no doubt they could win again. I think they could tear apart Ole Miss.
Kenny, does it hurt you to see Beck out there doing this?
No, because I know how it's going to end poorly for him.
I think it hurts him that Gunnar Stockton's his quarterback.
That, unnecessary.
Sorry. I don't like him.
Sorry?
I don't like him.
Can we say Kalen DeBoer is on the hot seat next season?
Yeah, it's going to be a horrible offseason for him. 100%. You can't look, losing is one thing. Having arguably the worst postseason loss in Alabama history is another. They got dump trucked. And even if you lose this idea of, oh my God, it was Indiana. Guys, Indiana's not Indiana. Indiana is an awesome football team.
Indiana is you.
Yes, but Alabama can never be in the position for that to happen.
Right. You can never be envious of Indiana. Ever,
correct.
If you're Alabama. Speaking of which, can we say that Indiana is just the best team and everybody else is a step below them?
I said this Friday. When I say, don't freak out when I say this, Indiana is the most perfect team on the planet, meaning they're well coached, they're talented, they're smart, and they play for the name on the front of the jersey, not the one on the back. Mm-hmm. They're a throwback. Everyone does their job all the time. Someone catches a pass, there's 9 angry Hoosiers right there. They do their job. The coach is a psychopath. Yeah. It doesn't guarantee anything because, hey, football, it's a weird sport. But, Rico, I don't know who's beating them.
Sticking with Indiana, can we say that Cignetti should get a look at an NFL job?
No.
G-Man?
No. Stay right where you're at. I think Cignetti's going to win the national championship. I think he's going to move right to the front of the line as one of the 5 best coaches of this century. You have a chance to become legendary. His act would not work in the NFL. Okay. These kids aren't around long enough to get tired of him in college.
So it'd be like Saban when he went to the NFL?
I think it'd be a disaster. I think Kurt Cignetti is right where he needs to be.
Kenny?
Yeah, no, I agree completely. No argument there.
The look on his face when DeBoer wanted to fake that on 4th down, that needs to be a T-shirt.
Kenny, can we say that Georgia needs to do some soul searching this offseason?
Yeah, they need to do some coordinator searching too. I got nothing but bad things to say. Can I counter you with another? Can we say that?
Sure.
Can we say that it's okay for me to be completely now checked out of the college football playoff?
Yes.
All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would expect that your team is out of it.
But it's not just that my team is out of it. Let's make a quick distinction there. It's not because my team is out of it. It's because the sport has pushed me away from liking the sport like it has with Mike for so long.
God, you've come to my side.
No,
The fact that Georgia has been eliminated, I think I'm starting to turn the evil leaf. Mike Valenti.
I'm not gonna. No, Kenny, I'm not gonna allow that because if Georgia was still playing, would you be watching?
I'd be watching. Yeah.
So
it's my
therefore,
team.
it's because your team is not in it, not because college football has changed you.
But here's the difference: is I will watch the Stanley Cup final every single year, and the Red Wings haven't been in the Stanley Cup final in decades. So I think that's
you love Georgia more.
I do not.
Georgia's brought you more
I do
happiness
not.
a lot recently than the Wings.
That's true. That is true. I'll give you
You
that.
love Georgia more.
Do not.
You do. Can we say that Lane Kiffin is trying to kill any chance Ole Miss has of winning a national title?
Yeah, I think I'd phrase
I
it
say
a
this
different way.
laughing.
I think Lane Kiffin is a petty penis. I mean, the idea that you strung up Ole Miss the way you did, and now you're pulling the, no, you're not going to win it without me, are you? Nah. He may take 6 assistant coaches this week by threatening their employment, and they have to leave game preparations. The only one, nice sport, by the way, the only one who's going to stay is Charlie Weiss Jr., the OC.
So the kids show up to meetings. Coach, hey, somebody text Coach. He's on a plane right now. He says, good luck.
What a disgrace. But this is Lane Kiffin. This is who you hired. Ole Miss knows it. The problem I have is Lane needed Ole Miss more than Ole Miss needed him. And he even said it. And they granted him that chance. And they built something together. And he was in a perfect spot. And then that I wasn't hugged enough as a child BS that haunts this guy reared its ugly head again.
Could have turned Ole Miss into a Southern Indiana.
He could have been Signetti of the South.
Gotcha.
He was right where he needed to be. You win 9 games a year to build a statue of you. But what happened? He got seduced again because somebody stroked his fragile ego.
And then that won't be the last job. I think Bama will be the final
Guy
job.
falls up in life more than anybody. I can't wait till he goes from LSU to like coaching the Lions. How did this happen?
Can we say the college football playoffs needs to restructure their games because all the buys seem to lose, except for one. They're 1-7.
Let me show you my surprise face. You mean to tell me when you don't play for a month, you might not play well? Yeah. Like, I love how no one says it. They cite the stat and they go, golly gee, these bye weeks are killer. You didn't play for 25 days. What the hell do you think's going to happen?
Can we say Texas Tech should have spent some money on offense?
Yeah, but I mean, hold on. Let's be fair. I think the can we say that would be, can we say it worked? They made the college football playoff.
It worked.
They're a conference champion.
Maybe spread the wealth.
Yeah.
You know, let's put some vegetables on the plate and not have
It was their issue all year is that they wore you down defensively. They created short fields. They didn't have the running game that they had in 24 with Taj Brooks. And Baron Morton is good enough, but he's not great. Yes, luckily for them, the cast of Landman is paying for the roster. They just paid Brendan Sorsby $5 million.
So they learned their lesson.
He's making more money than the 11th pick in the NFL draft.
So he'll make more money than the Lions pick.
By far, he'll make double than the kid at pick 17, which is like 2.8.
I wanted to localize it for the Lions fans.
It's an absurdity.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not mad at what they're attempting to do. I'm mad at the marketplace because it's unchecked. It's uncapped. There is no player. Mendoza's not worth $5 million. It's an absurdity. If the rev share at a Big Ten school, the wealthiest Scrooge McDuck conference of all, is $20 million, 25% of your salary cap shouldn't be going to a college quarterback. That's chaos.
That's why you have those NIL programs. Can we?
What program? State doesn't believe in it. Well, we got to go through the clearinghouse.
Well, you have to make sure that the deal is legit.
No, you don't. What do you think? Bryce's is legit? He got paid $1 million per touchdown.
but it's still legit. Can we say, speaking of, the portal is becoming bigger than NFL free agency?
No, because no one knows these people.
Fair.
Every day you check your favorite team, you go, oh my God, we're bringing in Johnny Badati. And you're like, who? Oh, he was welding last week, and now he's playing strong safety.
Yeah, he's at North Texas State. You didn't watch
MSU's
them?
already signed like 10 people. Who are these people?
The same people you're like, who left? Who is that?
No, NFL free agency, that's a brand name.
Okay,
And the contracts are real.
Okay. One more, Kenny. Can we say that Kyle Whittingham will be a Band-Aid coach at the University of Michigan, meaning he won't see the end of his contract?
Yes, mainly because he's damn near 70, and it's a weird fit, and I just don't think any. Right now, if you ask me, will Pat Fitzgerald be here in 5 years? I'll say no. College coaching is so crazy. It's no on surface to anybody. But Whittingham to U of M was bizarre then. It's bizarre now. He can be a good coach and a weird fit all at the same time. It was no different than Jonathan Smith for State.
And I was going to say, because the people will take it the wrong way, but it does feel like
that's because people are bitches. You can't say anything.
It feels like Jonathan Smith at Michigan State, where good coach, but
weird fit.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, because
I want me to tell you, man. Okay. Guy was a Utah lifer. Welcome to Ann Arbor. Talk about culture shock. How come nobody's soaking? All right, good talk. That's enough of that.
The hot tub. 97.1.